Sure. Sure. Let's talk about it. Buddy, you got some shit on your face. Literally. Let's talk about the new Terminator movie. I think movies like Terminator 2. I don't know, man. When I think of the good old times with movies, there's just something special, something nostalgic in my age. Looking back at movies from, the 80s and 90s, especially. I got a special place in my heart for that. I think it was a combination of things, though. I mean, it was like the perfect combination of things. You had TVs that hid, you know, the and again, it's not the problems with the technology back then, but the TVs didn't show every little, detail that wasn't perfect. A combination of that, it was the way you rented movies, it was the way you consumed movies. It was an event. Now it's almost worthless. I could pull up my phone when I'm shopping or in line at the dentist. I don't know. And I love it. Don't get me wrong. I love the accessibility, the ease of watching movies and TV shows, but there was something special about back then. And when I think of movies back then, I think of movies like Terminator 2, especially. It's definitely in that list of movie experiences that I loved growing up. And I want to be excited for a new Terminator movie. I didn't even see Genesis. There was just no reason. I saw the trailer. I knew immediately I wouldn't like it. I watched clips on YouTube after it was released, and there's just nothing there that draws me to go watch it. I'm good. I'm done. I don't need to see it. The others as well. I think Salvation, I liked some of the concept. However, I want another good Terminator movie. This looks like ass. And it could be promising, but some of the effects, it's like, what? Anyway, the trailer opens up and you got human Terminator. You got this chick here, the new Sarah Connor, and I'm assuming this is her boyfriend. Forgive me because the images are blurry. This is really fast. The truck's moving here. They're running from something. I'm assuming he already put his seed in her, and she's pregnant with like the future new John Connor. I'm assuming that's the change up. I didn't follow production or leaks or anything like that. So we get what's reminiscent of a T2 scene. We have the bad guy following in a big truck. This is like a dump truck with a sled on, or I don't know. I don't know. I guess the only time I think of trucks with plows on, it's for snow, but it looks like that truck could be for dirt, scooping up dirt, throwing it in the back of the bed. But this human Terminator jumps over the bar, and she, with very poor CGI, chucks these poles. And here's one thing that I did like, though. It piqued my interest. First off, Hollywood, when it comes to Terminator movies, stop spoiling shit in the fucking trailer. Holy shit. You have Terminator Salvation. They spoiled he's a human Terminator hybrid. You got Terminator Genesis. They spoil John Connor's a friggin' Terminator, but he's this ultra, like T-1000 Terminator. And then in this one, an idea I like, but I hate with a passion this type of CGI. This looks terrible. This is embarrassing. This looks like something a fan film on YouTube would do. This is awful. It's just the coloring fading away, and then you just get black goo. Now, I do like the Terminator look. The silver one is iconic and nostalgic, and I like it. I love how the Terminators have human teeth. Even when I was little, I thought that was one of the most creepiest aspects of the Terminator idea. How once it melts away, it still has like human teeth. Oh my God, I love it. Or what at least looks like human teeth. I'm sure it's some kind of, synthetic material. It's not like real teeth. But anyway, so here's one of the ideas that piqued my interest that I do actually like. I don't have any faith they'll make it work though, but it's kind of like an upgraded T-1000. That's that liquid guy. For those who don't follow the Terminator franchise, the liquid guy was the upgraded Terminator in Part 2, and then it has the old school Terminator skeleton, the whatever that is. So you have the Terminator, the original, on the inside, and you can do cool. You don't need to wait for his body to melt away, his shell to chip away to showcase the Terminator. You can do that with, I guess, Arnold Schwarzenegger's Terminator, so you get that nostalgia from his look when he gets battle damaged, which I hope they do. I think it looked cool. But you also got this cool new black design, and he's got the T-1000 forming, so he turns into 2. I tell you what, I dig the shit out of that. When I first saw it, because of the graphics, what they're the way this looks fucking terrible. I hope they clean this up somehow, especially this part. I can't understand. This looks like Matrix Reloaded. I mean, come on, people. There's no way you guys, even if you're loving this trailer, there's no way anyone's going to be like, oh, God, this looks amazing. That scene. This is the one where I can't fathom why this looks so bad. This has to be the actor. All they got to do is film him in front of a sky screen, you know what I'm saying, at an upward angle, throwing the rebarb. You don't need to have him in the air because of the way this is framed. But it looks, there's something about it, unless they're trying to say once his, the T-1000 leaves the shell, I'm going to call the inner Terminator no, he would be the shell. Once the shell leaves the, Terminator skeleton, yeah, we got the skin and the skeleton. So once the skin leaves the skeleton, is he supposed to look a little flimsy? Because he looks terrible here. It looks like Uncanny Valley. And the reason why I'm shocked is because why? Just have the actor do that scene. Anyhow, you got this chick who I've seen her in something, San Juanapero or some shit like that from, oh my God, what is that show? Oh man, what is that show, man? It's got black in it. That's gonna bother me now. Black Mirror, something like that. It's on. Oh shit, is it on HBO or Netflix? One of them. I totally forget. Amazing show, worth a watch. It's about future and technology, and it's an anthology series. Well worth a watch. She was amazing in that San Junipero or whatever as far as acting goes. Fantastic. And she looks like she puts on a little bit of muscle here, so that's what's up. Because it's not just this frail little chick. You actually have something that looks like she can actually throw down. So that's cool. This part here is a little odd, and again, it's revealed in the trailer. But I'm waiting. It looks like she's got like gold blood. Anyhow, I'm assuming the boyfriend who put his seed in her was already impaled. Wait a minute. That angle. Yeah, I'm assuming the boyfriend is already impaled and he's dead. And then we get a weird edit where the car goes literally straight on this way. But we see it at an angle this way. I'm fine with little things like that. A lot of movies have little things like that. Okay, who cares? And then Sarah Connor shows up. Wait, can we see the Terminator? Yeah, right here. See, and here's a... Wait a minute. Why are his teeth black? Ah, come on, man. That's the one thing that, like I said, it really creeped me out having those pearly whites. I really wish they would have just kept those pearly whites. Maybe they wouldn't have looked good, but... I don't know. And why is the back of his head missing? I'm not sure. I like this design, though. I know they went away from it for Genesis, and it looked so stupid. I love having this look. It looks freaky. Imagine an indestructible robot. And it does look, even though I'm more... The older one does look a little more nostalgic. This looks a little more futuristic and a little more plausible. The other one has like these pistons and stuff that looked... it was of its time when the movie was made. You know what I mean? This one is clearly of our time. It looks like they're actually using tech that is being developed in our time. Slim, sleek. Again, they got the colors, the interior. There's nothing there. There doesn't need to be anything there. You just need the shell. And because that is, you don't need all that other crap because everything's getting smaller now and better now. So we're not going through the whole trailer. Sarah Connor shows up. She looks old as shit. I think that's fine. I'm going to be old as shit one day, so it is what it is. I just wish they could have done this franchise justice sooner. I like the little nod that she's in a hotel. I don't know if fans got this, but it looks like they're in a little hotel, like a shitty hotel, and it looks very similar to the hotel where she banged Kyle Reese, which was John Connor's father, who came from the future for the first time. This looks really similar to that. I would have to go back and watch it to see how similar, but from my recollection, that's the first thing I thought of. So that's neat that she's kind of sharing her story looking back in the old one. We get some weird border. Look, it looks like she's got gold blood if you rewatch that. Yeah, this gold blood. You get this weird border stuff going on, and I guess they're hiding by the border. I hope we don't get no political crap in this where it's like, look at the struggles going on in the border. Just shut up and give us a movie. Hollywood, knock your stupid shit off and just entertain us already. God damn, that shit. Everything that is real life is seeping into our escapism. If I want to deal with immigration and other shit like that, I'll do it in real life, not spoon-fed to us in fucking movies. Anyway, you get some silly plain stuff. I really don't give a fuck. I was never interested in that type of stuff with Terminator movies. I like the action scenes, but that one looks a little convoluted in the space, or in the sky, I should say. And you got a weird scene where I can't play it for copyright, but when she hits him, it's got this weird sound effect that's like a cartoon. That was a little off. I'm cool with some of this, though. Like, that looks cool. She smacked the shit out of him. And then, obviously, the old Terminator. This looks terrible yet again. That is it's so bad that's embarrassing. And I think it's because it goes right from his face to this goo, and it looks like someone just slapped, my daughter's silly putty on his face. And it's like, look, the Terminator movie, this thing, they spent hundreds of millions of dollars making this. And you're like, wow, that's sad. Anyway, I want this to be good. The first trailer didn't excite me whatsoever. I'm still keeping up high hopes that it's good, though. I want it to be good. You guys put your thoughts and opinions down in that comment box. Let me know what you think about it. That's all I got to say.